Hello there, my name is Andrea Zinke. This is my lesson plan for the final lesson for English language learners. First, I will walk you through the lesson plan template. So there I have the teacher name, Miss Zinke, my date. My lesson topic is concepts of geography in a community. I would say this is a third grade level or end of year second grade. And I would also think that this would most likely last 30 to 40 minutes, but as everyone knows, you can maybe plan a duration, but oftentimes it doesn't go exactly as planned when teaching it in the classroom. So my desired results, the purpose is for students to get an understanding of the geographic characteristics of their community. The standards I use were 3.5.1, identify the physical characteristics of the local community, and 3.1.3, use a variety of resources to gather information about people, places, and events. My objectives were that I can statements. I can list different geographic characteristics in my community. I can list the differences in geographic characteristics in my community and a foreign community. And I can use resources to find definitions of geographical characteristics in my community. Some of the new words that we will go over are foreign, geographic, just the term geography. And we'll get a little bit more into that going into the hook and hold. My learning plan, I would say this is indirect, independent, but still interactive, and the technology used is to enhance the lesson and to collect data. Oopsie. So my hook and hold. I would ask the students, what do you see when you look outside? And who can tell me what geography means? I would let students kind of turn and talk during this time and then raise their hands to tell me what they would think. And I would tell them geography is the study of physical features of the earth and its atmosphere. At this time, I could ask, what does that mean? What's an atmosphere? What's a physical feature? Just to kind of get their minds questioning what's kind of going on and what we're going to learn about. Here I put turn and talk because this is a great way for students to discuss what we're learning about but not be put on the spot. A feature is a distinct attribute or aspect of something. And then we would watch a quick video on geography. This video is super quick, pretty brief. It kind of explains what geography is and kind of opens students' eyes up to be ready to discuss and learn more about the concept of geography. So, next. Here we would go through the procedure. I would say, who can tell me based off of what information, what I have informed you on and what the video said, what geography means? Once again, we would use turn and talk. And then I would say, who can give me an example of a geographical characteristic? Raise your hand. Once we've discussed that, I would ask and say, now that we know a little bit about geography, what types of geographical characteristics do we have in our community around us? What types don't we have? Let's see if we are right. After that, I would hope that most of the students have caught on to what geography is and the characteristics around us. And then we would take a quick walk. So for the walk, we would just walk around our community and discover what types of characteristics we have around us. And I would tell them to keep an eye on all that you see so that we can use it for our assignment when we come back. I just want to remind the students that we're not just going for a walk to kill time. We are actually putting this information that we find to good use once we get back to the classroom. So we'll take the 20-minute walk. And then I would say, now that we have seen our community and the geography of our community, let's put that information to use. Here we are going to be completing a Venn diagram with partners to discuss 2 different geographic characteristics you may have seen on our walk. I would give examples such as a river, a lake, the mountains, the highway. I would let them choose. I want you to label your diagram, and in one circle, put 4 pieces of information on one topic, and in the other circle, put 4 pieces of information on the other topic. In the middle, tell me how they are the same with 4 reasons. And there's the Venn diagram for everyone to see. I would have copies for each student. When we are finished, we will share our Venn diagrams with the class. We would split into partners by just calling sticks from the jar of names. For the summary, you see students learn about the simple geography of their community and complete a Venn diagram based on similarities and differences on what they have chosen to study. Materials are listed. For the narratives for each student. So for Carla, I put that Carla will be working with another student during the Venn diagram assignment. She would be able to go on the walk easily, no problem. She'd be with her friends. I believe she'll be successful with brainstorming with her peers to come up with differences and similarities with the characteristics that they come up with. For Carla, I would pre-teach different terms for this lesson so that she has a better understanding of geography, feature, and go over the concepts of a Venn diagram. We would also discuss and look at some local geography before the lesson so that she got an understanding of what I plan to teach and is able to interpret visual models. And during this process, I would make sure that she understands the new vocabulary, like I mentioned, geography, feature, Venn diagrams. I would also give extra help with the class while the class is filling out their diagrams because of her struggles with vocabulary. Once again, she would still have a partner though helping her, so that student could be helping her with the vocab as well. Carla will be allowed to write 2 characteristics instead of 4 for each section in the Venn diagram. And if she doesn't complete the whole assignment by the time class is over, along with other students though, she can complete it during another time that she is free. Yetunde. When adjusting my lesson for this student, I would also pre-teach different parts of the lesson, such as the new vocab turns and new words. I would write these words on a separate piece of paper for them to look at during the lesson. I would also model these words for better visual representation. This student will be working with a peer, so they should not have issues with much during the spelling concepts, which they can ask the teacher, their peers, or look at the word bank that I'm giving them. I would also allow Yetunde to only write 2 characteristics in each part of the diagram instead of having to come up with all 4, just because I think she works better with shortened assignments, and I want this assignment to be effective for her. So cutting it down and getting to the basics and the root of the assignment will benefit them. And they would also be able to work on this assignment after class if it was not complete during the time of class. And lastly, this name here, Simranjit. For this student, I would have them chime in for the whole beginning of the lesson just as I would for the other students, and I think the walk would be easy. I believe they would not have many troubles compared to the other students when learning about basics of geography. I think they would be able to be a little more independent than the other 2 students in this ELL project, but I believe the student can work with others but does not have to if they would rather not, and can fill out the basic Venn diagram. I don't feel as much as if I need to direct the student through the whole assignment, so I will give them a little more independence with it. What I would make sure to give him would be a dictionary for use when writing in the Venn diagram. The student works well when they can see the words and the descriptions and vocab terms. I would also let him use it to provide him to help with his content support within the Venn diagram. And this student does not have to show need for a large amount of help, as I said, but a dictionary would be necessary for use when filling out the Venn diagram. So this is my completed lesson. As I told you and informed you, the students are learning about the geographical concepts and characteristics in a community. They are going for a brief walk around their community to see what their community is made of geographically. And my procedure, as you can see, shows that they are going to fill out a Venn diagram when they are back in the classroom, and then share with other students and get to really know their community and question why other students chose the characteristics in the community that they did. So I think it's a great way to see what students notice more than others. And then throughout the 3 ELL students, it's a great way to incorporate the lesson and provide specifics for each student just for them to get a better understanding of the lesson and for the lesson to be effective for them. There's no point in teaching a lesson unless you know it's going to be effective for all students. So this lesson, or this final project or final lesson, really opened my eyes to see how I can help all students benefit and see that my lessons are effective for them. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you all for listening. Bye.